Good evening to all and welcome to the session. Before we go to the actual session, I would like to talk about the new batches starting from 29th December, that is tomorrow. What are these batches? A quick look. SSC, CGL and CHSL batch for 21-22 exams. GK/GS batch for SSC exams. SSC MTS batch. All these are new batches. SSC stenographer batch. SSC CPO batch. There are two important features. All said, let's crack it. Too early to say that. Priority in doubt solving, ask a doubt by Unacademy. Priority in live classes, a raise hand feature. The Ask a Doubt feature is now available on Unacademy website for all our learners in SSC exam. We heard you and upgraded the Unacademy Ask a Doubt feature to suit your needs. Ask up to 3 doubts at a go. Get solutions in your preferred language. Submit your doubts to the Unacademy website or the learner application. Very useful feature. And test series for SSC aspirants. So many are there. All these are free. You don't have to pay. Only thing you have to check the days and the time slots. A raise hand feature, but this goes with those who take the subscription. Every Sunday, Unacademy organizes a combat test. And on 22nd January, on the eve of the new year, there's a reasoning marathon scholarship test. You have to answer 30 questions and what is the time, stipulated time? 40 minutes. You can win scholarship from a pool of 1 crore. Available in Hindi and English. Based on recent syllabus of SSC exams, questions created by top educators, detailed video solutions by top educators, get real-time All India rank, practice the best questions and win up to 100% scholarships. These are December offers. Listen very carefully. SSC 12 months, you get additional 4 months. 24 months you take additional, you get, thank you very much, 8 months. SSC plus bank combo offer. 12 months you get 6 months additional. 2 years, 12 months, 1 year additional. All set. SSC, bank, railway, bank, regulatory. You take 1 year subscription, additionally you get 6 months. 2 years, then 1 year. SSC plus CDS combo, 12 months, additional 3 months, and 2 years, additional 6 months. These are the subscription offers you can take for 2 years, 1 year, 6 months. And use my referral code Murthy10. Then you get 10% discount. All set, let's crack it. Now we'll go to the actual session. Good evening, good evening. Please have a look at the first sentence and try to spot the error. Where is the error? It was a pleasant 4 hours drive from Pune to Nasik. Here it was a pleasant 4 hours drive. Drive can be a verb, it can be a noun, but in this context it is a noun. Before an before a noun, you cannot usually use adjectives. You cannot use adjectives in the plural form. So it is not 4 hours drive, it is 4-hour drive. Then it is correct. Question number 2. Did he tell you why he hasn't come yesterday? Where is the error? Did he tell you why he hasn't come yesterday? At the outset, you can make out hasn't come. Which tense is that? Present perfect. But here you have the time that goes into past. This is a wrong combination. If you guys remember, these are all actual questions from previous year's papers. 6 to 7 batch special class I told. Quite often they ask questions related to present perfect plus time in past, which is a common error, a wrong combination. Here you don't have to use past perfect, it should be. Why he did not. Did he tell you why he did not come yesterday? No need to use past perfect, it should be in simple past, no problem. Why he did not come yesterday. The police asked us about our movements on a night of the crime. This you got to read very carefully, only then you can answer. Please remember, some questions demand meticulous reading. Very good, Bharat. I appreciate. The police asked us about our movements on the night of the crime. The night of the crime, we have to use the definite article the, not the indefinite article a night. Here we cannot use a night, it should be the night of the crime. We requested the watchman to clean up the basement so that the children might have enough space to play. A lengthy sentence you got to read very carefully, only then you can answer. And contextual awareness is very important. This is a question based on contextual awareness. No one has answered. Question number 4, where is the error? Third part, enough space to play. No, why third part? What is wrong with the third part? Please answer my question. Nothing wrong with clean up the basement. Would? No, no. Nothing wrong with the second part, nothing wrong with the third part. And where is the error? There, no, no. There is an error. This is not the answer. Answer is we requested the watchman. There's an error in the first part. What is that error? You don't request the watchman, either you tell him or you order. Why should you request the watchman? Do you request the watchman or do you tell the watchman? Do you order the watchman? Here, problem is with the reporting verb. Reporting verb is not correct. It should be told or ordered, not requested. Why will you request the watchman? Watchman, you command, you order, you tell. That's why I have written this question is based on contextual awareness. What is it based on? Contextual awareness. Please answer my question. Will you request the watchman or will you order the watchman to do something? He walks as if The earth belonged to him. This is a good question. Sure, I'm going to do that, Govind. Sure, I understand. What is wrong with. Yes, yes, I do understand. I'm going to do that. I'll provide the schedule every day beforehand. Third part. What is wrong with the third part? He walks as if. Here it is in present. He walks as if the earth belonged to him or belongs to him. Yes, belongs to him. That's right. Now you have questions based on sentence improvement. Ravi has been demanding a lot more marks, doesn't he? This part may be right, may not be right. If it is right, no improvement. It is not correct, one of the options. What is a helping verb here? Has. Then you cannot use does. And sentence is in present perfect continuous affirmative. Then you have to use has plus not hasn't. And the pronoun Ravi, for that the pronoun he. We cannot use a noun. Hasn't he? Isn't, doesn't, not correct. Common error, a lot of people say, isn't it? Not correct. Hasn't he? Question of the day. He parked his vehicle under the shade of a tree. This is again based on exposure to the language. That means English in this context. Beneath is not correct. No, no, no. Who is this? Kaushar has got it right. After that, I see Bharat also. In the shade of a tree. Not on, on is ruled out. Under the shade, no. In the shade, in the shade, this is a standard phrase. That's why I have written exposure to the language. If you read a lot to listen to people who are good at English, you will be able to know in the shade of a tree, in the shade of the building, in the shade of something, in the shade of, that's a phrase, in the shade of. Answer is the second option. The new Sultan has been able to bear up all opposition. Where is the error? More than 20 seconds. Why no response? This is a tough question. This is the question of the day. No, no, no. Answer is no improvement. Bear up means to face an adversity, to face. Very good, Kaushar. Answer is a fourth option. No improvement. Bear up, to face, to withstand, and to face the adversity or a problematic situation. The new Sultan has been able to bear up all opposition, face all the opposition. Yes, Rajput, that's right. It's a long time since you did not come to see me. Under pressure, this is not easy. It's a little confusing. It's a long time since you did not come to see me, or but here they should have used it has been a long time. Better expression. 4-1, exactly. It is a long time since you came to see me, not did not come. Since you came, that should be in past affirmative. Came not, come to. You cannot use the verb come, you have to use the verb in the past form. Since you last came, since you came to see me, answer is the first option. I appreciate those students who have got it right. The food tastes deliciously. How does the food taste? Some adverbs don't take ly, they have the same form as adjectives. That you have to recollect. The food tastes, good evening. Delicious. You cannot say deliciously. The food tastes delicious. Delicacy, something that is very popular, related to food. Badly, no. Delicious. The art of cooking in ancient India. Yes. The art of cooking is, or was, or will, Radhish, who is Sharma. The art of cooking. In ancient India, that is a clue for you. Ancient India means you have to use past. Is perfected, not correct. Will perfect, that cannot go into future. The art of cooking, perfected. You have to use passive voice, not active voice. The art of cooking was perfected by Indians in ancient India. It is in passive voice. Mohan's career has taken some twists and turns. Yes, yes, that is the answer, Venkatesh. Was perfected. Because the context goes into the past. This question is based on exposure to the language and to some extent contextual awareness, but it is purely based on exposure. Bharat says first option. Let others also respond. Very good, I appreciate. Mohan's career has taken some interactive twists. Intuitive, that comes from intuition. Intuition means a feeling that something is going to happen about the future. Incentive, no. Answer is interesting twists and turns. Answer is the first option. Very good. She was remarkably in singing and dancing. This is also an easy one, should not be a problem. She was remarkably what? Conducive means friendly. A typical combination: conducive atmosphere, ambience, friendly atmosphere, friendly ambience. Fluctuating, not stable, not stable, fluctuating. Cooperative. But all these words don't go with the context. Contextually speaking, she was remarkably accomplished in singing and dancing. She is very good at singing and dancing, and she has achieved a lot in in those fields. Accomplished dancer. There's a typical combination: accomplished dancer, accomplished singer. Question number 4. It is raining. Don't go out. Some people enjoy going out, but usually advise don't go out. It is raining fast. Soundly, not at all correct. Strongly. This is based on collocations or word combinations. Word combinations. Collocations or word combinations. Heavy rain, what is a typical combination? We never say strong rain, sound rain, fast rain. We always say heavy rain. So answer is the fourth option. Again, exposure to the language. Take this medicine regularly and you will get rid this disease. You have to recollect, smart learners, you have to recollect the idioms. It rained cats and dogs, it rained in torrents. Take this medicine regularly and you will get rid of this disease. But which of is it? Generally, students think get rid of. No, it is OF off. It is not from, not over, not at. But do remember, get rid of, single F, not double F. Do remember that, very important. Is that the last one? Now, sentence improvement. The struggle for independence is gaining movement every day. This is again based on exposure. When it comes to competitive exams, English part, you can answer a lot of questions based on exposure to the language. Then, if you ask me, sir, how do we get that exposure to the language? You have to read a lot. Again, the question: read what? The Hindu paper, my answer. Then, all these are nothing. 1 second, you can answer. The struggle for independence is gaining momentum. No, movement is not correct. Momentum is correct. Motion, movement. No, no. Answer is momentum, pace. Momentum means what? Pace, picking up the pace. She is quite without affection and has no false pride. What is the answer? You have to decide whether affection is right or wrong. Momentum means pace. Pace means speed. Movement, it goes with moving from one place to another place. Then we use the word movement. Change from being static or stationary. Affectation, affliction. No, no, no. She is quite without affection and has no false pride. Affection is not correct here. It is not admiration, not affliction. Affliction means causing pain. Affectation means not being proud, not being arrogant, being down to earth. Answer is the third option. Many students may not know this. The word affectation, very important word. Please go to question number 3. Have you answered? Affectation means, I will give the meaning, affectation. Without, without pretense, you can say. Oh, that is, please give me a second. Affectation means doing something with pretense. It is quite opposite. Have you got the word affectation? Affectation means what? Doing something, behavior or speech. It goes with behavior, also speech. Trying to impress someone or something. It's a negative thing. Let me give clarity. She is quite without affectation and has no false pride. That means no pretense. She is straightforward. An important word. I complimented Raju for his promotion or on his promotion? On. Oh, you have answered this one. Very good. And you have to recollect congratulations on your success. A lot of people say congratulations for your success. Not correct. Congratulations also takes a preposition on. I have brought this house in 1970 for rupees 2 lakhs. See, this evening 6 to 7, I told you. Quite often they ask questions based on a wrong combination, present perfect tense plus time in past. Common error, a wrong combination. I have bought this house, this is present perfect. In 1970, time in past, then it is not acceptable. You should use simple past. You cannot use past perfect. This is ruled out. This is ruled out. What is the answer? It should be in past tense. Based on the time phrase, now you can relate to what I said in the special batch, special class. That's a very good question. They have been asking so many times, they've given questions based on that wrong combination. This is also a good one. Scarcely had he left the place when his friend came. Where is the error? Whenever you come across words like hardly, scarcely, barely. Now you answer, then I will tell you what exactly you have to recollect. Oh, more than 20 seconds. You have to think of hardly, scarcely, barely. You have to look for the word when. Scarcely, when, the combination, no problem. And if you come across the expression no sooner, you have to think of than. When you begin a sentence with any of these words, negative words, remember the clause should be in interrogative form, not in affirmative. He had left, not correct. Had he left, it is correct. It should be in interrogative form. No, no, no. It should be in interrogative. Had he left? So nothing wrong. That means what? Who has answered no improvement? Kaushar and Nagma. Very good. No improvement. Sentence is perfect. Scarcely had he left the place when his friend came. Perfect sentence. Can be no excuses this time, students. No sooner than, hardly, scarcely, barely, when. Even that they've given in so many exams. They are can be not correct. They can be not correct. Their position not correct. Here, there. There can be no excuses this time, students. Answer is the fourth option. Statistics. This is a very good question. Here, statistics, it is subject. When it is used as a subject, you have to use a singular verb. Based on that, not correct, not correct, not correct. Statistics is always my worst subject. You have to recollect other subjects: mathematics, physics, linguistics, economics, statistics. But these two words are very important. Those are diseases. You should also recollect the diseases like mumps, measles, and rickets. But statistics and economics, they can be used as subjects. They have other meanings. Statistics also means data. Economics means financial aspects. If you mean, if you use this word as a subject to refer to the subject, then singular verb. But if you mean financial aspects, then plural verb. As a subject, singular verb. If you are talking about data, then plural verb. Singular verb, plural verb. As a subject, singular verb. As to refer, you want to convey financial aspects, then plural verb. Very important. You have to be very careful when you come across these words. When she retired, she handed the charge to the vice president. News also you have to recollect. Yes, Bharat. When she retired, she hand over, transfer the authority, handed over the charge to the vice president. The teacher letters, this is also a good question. The teacher let us It is not to go, to leave, early to go. The teacher let us go early. No, 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 no. How come? Question number four. The teacher let us to leave early. No, no. Answer should be the third option. Generally, we say, let me go. He let me go early. Same pattern, the teacher let us go early. Let means what? Allow. He allowed me go early. You cannot use a preposition to. Question number five. Can you please my website just before I publish it? Excuse me. 5-2. Very good. Answer is the second option. Can you please go through my website just before I publish it? Find out my website? No. Here, before I publish it. Set out, look up? No. Go through. To have a look, to study, to examine, all these can be used. Voice related questions. Did everybody miss the first bus? When it comes to active voice, passive voice, direct, indirect, you have to think of the tense first. Did everybody miss the first bus? Which tense is this? Past tense. Then bus is singular. The first bus was missed by everybody. This is conversational style, not acceptable. Was the first bus missed by everybody? Hold that one. This is not passive voice. You cannot change the tense. It is in past, you have to change it past. Based on that, answer is the second option. Was the first bus missed by everybody? That is the answer. Exactly. Everyone must read this book. Helping verb. Yes, who is this? Everyone must read this book. Easy, it is easy. If you take CHSL, CGL, CHSL is easy. Must be read by everyone. The student has learned the answer by heart. You have changed the question. Anyhow, the student has learned the answer by heart. The student has learned the answer. Here, has learned, which tense is this? Present perfect tense. Any perfect tense in passive voice, you have to look for the word been. Where do you find been? Only one option. Not correct, not correct, not correct. The answer has been learned by heart by the student. Answer is the fourth option. This watch was given to me by my grandfather. It all depends on your preparation. If you prepare well, nothing is difficult. Without preparation, obviously it becomes difficult. Any competitive exam, This watch was given. This is past in passive. Then you have to look for past active. Gave me, gives not correct, present, had given past perfect, has given present perfect. So what is the answer? My grandfather gave me this watch. That is correct. Mhm. She begins her day with a cup of coffee. She begins her day with a cup of coffee. She begins her day with a cup of coffee. What is the answer? Her day is began with a cup of coffee. Answer is the second option. Being goes with continuous tenses, not correct. Is beginning, not correct. Has, you cannot change the tense. It is in present, you have to change it. Present tense. Hearing these strange noise above, the thought at once occurred to me that thieves had entered the house. This is rather easy. Hearing these demonstrative adjective, they are four in number, demonstrative pronouns or demonstrative adjectives. This, these, that, those. These refers to plural. Those also refers to plural. Then we cannot use noise. It should be these strange noises. Oh, they have given the answer, one of the options. The lions kill the animals and eat his meat. Should not be a problem, an easy one. The lions kill the animals. Animals plural. Then you cannot say his. It should be their meat. The team was now in the field and about to take their place. This is a good question. The team was now in the field and about to take. This is really strange. Here, the clue for you, the team, it is a collective noun. Collective nouns usually take a singular verb. If there's division, they take a plural verb. Here, there's no division. Was, this is a clue for you. The team was now in the field and about to take its place. Its place. That is strange. Yes, was now in the field. I don't know how they have used the word now. Our beloved Prime Minister is known to the prominent figures all over the world. Our beloved Prime Minister is known to the prominent figures all over the world. Known for is not correct. Known to is correct. No, 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 no. Answer is no error. Our beloved Prime Minister is known to the prominent figures all over the world. Nothing wrong with that. Professor Lal teaches both history as well as literature each semester. This is an important question. Known for is not correct. Known to. Professor Lal teaches both history. 5-3. Nothing wrong with each semester. No, no, nothing wrong with that. Here, both always takes and, both as well as a wrong combination. It's a common error. I think you guys have forgotten. Both and, both as well as. Do you remember? Both and is correct. Both as well as not correct. Both history and literature. That is the answer. Based on a rule, a particular rule. That's all for today. Thanks for being with me. Almost 20 past 8. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much. Good